It's about time I had another Eufy product to talk about, so let's see if this is worth the upgrade. Hello and welcome back, or if you're new here then just hi, hello, welcome, how are you? If you've happened to look at my previous videos, if you haven't then I'll wait.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
Then you may have noticed I have a fair few Eufy ones, and to be honest, I am a fan. However, I have and always will tell you the truth. So if I don't like it, I'll say so. Obviously in the most polite, friendly, less confrontational way as possible. So when Eufy reached out and asked if I wanted to take a look at this, which is their new S3 Pro camera, I said, hell yeah. And whilst this is not, I repeat, not a sponsored video, Eufy were kind enough to send me this for free. So thank you for supporting small creators such as me. So the S3 Pro, here on referred to as just the Pro, is a 4K security camera and generally considered to be an upgrade to this, which is the S330. There's videos about this somewhere up here. And as you'd expect from an upgrade, there are a few differences. But before we look at those differences and see whether in fact the upgrade is worth it, let's start by seeing what we get in the box. Guess what? I lost my unboxing footage, so here's what you get in the box. You get the camera itself, you get a mount, this one to be exact, Type-C to Type-C, not this exact one but one like it, a pack of screws, and then the obligatory GUMPF user manual, positioning stickers and such. So at time of scripting this video, this will set you back 189 Great British pounds. And as always, you'll find a link in the video description down below. Thanks. So as I mentioned, the Pro is a 4K Ultra HD security camera, which has a resolution of 3840 by 2160. It has a 1.8-inch sensor and an f1 lens, which sounds fancy, but basically it means that this is able to let in a lot of light, which means, again, it should be awesome with its night vision. So what are some of the differences between the Pro and the older S330? Well, for starters, the form factor. Pro is slightly bigger, measuring 14.3 by 6.9 by 8.8 centimeters, which also means the solar panel is bigger. So with just an hour of direct sunlight a day, that will keep the Pro's 1300 milliamp hour battery, that's a big battery, fully charged. Well, those are Eufy's stats, so do with them as you please. The Pro also has two motion detection sensors, the original PRI sensor and now a radar motion sensor. This means they can accurately identify humans, reducing false alerts by 99%, which is very good news for me because when I hang my washing on the line, I get a fair few alerts. The Pro model also has Eufy's Mac Color Vision technology, which apparently provides exceptional footage at night without, that's right, without needing a spotlight, which should make night vision very immense. And this is the daytime night vision, and bear in mind, I can't see in front of me, so this is pretty good. I can't see the camera now, wherever you are. The final main difference between the Pro and the S330 is when connected to a power source, the Pro can record 24/7, which it does direct to the Homebase 3. And speaking of Homebases, this is not compatible with the Homebase 2 and does not run as a standalone camera. So you will need the Homebase 3 in order for this to work. And because it's connected to the Homebase, you also get all of the extra features that it has to offer, such as Bionic Mind AI and multi-camera tracking, among others. Again, there's probably a video up here somewhere. It's also worth stating at this point that there are no forced subscription costs with any Eufy cameras. You get full access to use everything without any kind of paywall. And as normal, this has everything else you would expect from a security camera, such as IP67 water resistance, motion detection with zones, night vision, notifications, two-way audio, siren, and a spotlight. So without further ado, here is what 4K goodness from this camera looks and sounds like. So here is what 4K footage from the Eufy S3 Pro looks and sounds like on a lovely sunny day in Hampshire. Right, with that out of the way, I think it's about time I go get this set up and test it. Start by giving the camera a good old-fashioned charge before then getting it close to your Homebase 3. Add the camera in your Eufy app by clicking the plus icon in the top right-hand corner and then add device. Choose battery camera and then EufyCam S3 Pro. Choose the Homebase you wish to add this to and click on next, and then press the sync button on the bottom of the camera until you hear a little beep. Click on next, where the Homebase will then, in true transformer style, search for and then find the camera. Again, you're going to want to click on next, where it will take you through some useful tips before connecting, showing your signal strength, and then confirming your live feed. Lots of next to click, but click next again and then it will take you through even more helpful mounting tips. That's it, the camera should now be connected to the app and is available for you to customize until your heart's content. Now, if you'd like a more detailed walkthrough on the app and its various settings, check out one of my many other Eufy videos up here, which I will also link in the video description down below. I thank you very much. So, as you've just seen, the setup remains very simple, and now it's even quicker that they've added the option to skip all the useful setup and mounting tips. The 4K footage from this camera is very nice, and because it is 4K, pinch to zoom retains some level of detail. Now, I didn't mention this in the main section of the video, but the Pro does have a snapshot feature, which I found very useful. This basically allows you to capture images at set intervals to allow you to then check between detection event times, which it does so in the form of a time lapse. I found this feature very cool, and I can see it as acting like as a kind of middle ground between detection recording and full-on 24/7 recording. The Pro model has thankfully retained the anti-theft alarm, so if someone tries to move your camera, they're going to know about it. And how loud is the siren? Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get Mrs. A to load the live feed for this camera as of yet. Future Scott here, editing the video, and it turns out that they have fixed this already. And how fast does it load? Well, this is how fast it loads. Alexa, show the backyard.
Okay.
Now, the skeleton in the room. This is an expensive camera if compared to some other brands, but is it fair to make that comparison? The quality of Eufy cameras for both hardware and software is very high in my opinion, and let's not forget there is no subscription. That's right, no subscription. You get full access to all of your hardware's features and benefits without needing to pay a monthly fee. I've had Eufy cameras for a long time now, and apart from the odd slowdown in the live feed loading, which is generally fixed with a software update, I can honestly say I've never had any problems. This doesn't mean, however, Eufy are problem free, as my viewers' comments will often demonstrate, but I can only go on my own experience. So is it worth it? Would I spend my own hard-earned cash? As I mentioned in the last video, worth would be based on the individual, but to me, if I was buying this without upgrading, even at this cost, it is worth it. But the question this video posed was, is the upgrade worth it? If you're not fussed about having a super new toy, awesome night vision and recording 24/7, then I'd say no, it's probably not worth the upgrade. Save yourself a few quid. If those features are important to you and you can afford it, definitely grab the S3 Pro. It's a very nice camera and a nice new toy to play with. Thank you again to Eufy for sending me this, and if you have any questions about it or anything else for that matter, then please do let me know in the comments box down below. And whilst you're down there,
that's what she said,
please do consider liking the video, even if you didn't, subscribing if you aren't already, and hitting the bell to get notified of when I upload new videos, because by doing so, it helps me get sent more free stuff like this to play with and make videos about. So thank you for that, and thank you for watching. Goodbye, internet.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me? I thought what